day have set upon a mighty endeavor. Souls will be shaken with the violences of war. In this hour of great sacrifice, we shall prevail.
Get your head down and keep moving!
We are all that separates the world from darkness. The enemy is ruthless. We cannot, we must not fail.
Duty first.
Hey, Perez! Won't be enough for you!
Casualties. We executed the mission.
Get me the fuck out of here! How many?
We had orders!
Get to cover!
Lieutenant, tell them what we're all about.
No mission too difficult. No sacrifice too great.
Welcome to the Bloody First. You're a long way from Texas, farm boy.
Cora, if you tell me this is a practical joke, well, it kills me to say it, but I would be really impressed.
Impressing you, Cade, is the easiest thing I'll do all day.
Let's get serious, people.
Zavala, this is my serious face. Can't you tell?
Cora, what have you got?
Someone or something has sabotaged the Skyline defense systems.
And comms have been spotty for the last few hours. Every sensor beyond the wall has gone dark.
Maybe it's just the storm. Maybe it's... What are the set feeds telling us?
Nothing.
Well, that's good, right?
No. I mean, they're not there. There are no satellites.
And that's not good.
Battle stations!
Everyone with me, now!
Hang on!
shuttles are back there. British are well trained, but we are better.
We will hold this line until the last civilian is safely away. Incoming! Fall back to my shoes!
the shuttles is away. But the speaker, he never made it. I'm going to look for him.
I've got the plaza. Go with Ikora. Find the speaker.
We're on it, Commander.
Ikora, the speaker is gone. Red Legion, you will take no more from us, and you will find no mercy in me.
She'll find the speaker. We need to move on that command ship. Now head to the North Tower. I'm sending Amanda Holiday to pick you up. Amanda's inbound. She'll drop you on the command ship.
Someone told me you need a ride. Zavala, picked up that Guardian you never shut up about?
Get them on that command ship. Now!
Hold on back there! Come on, big guy. Do something. Guardian, time to kick him where it hurts.
The shield generator should be at the bottom of the ship.
Hey, what's your status?
Low on ammo. Old flaming fist. Trapped burning out. Anyone heard from shield generator should be straight ahead.
Your journey ends here.
About it, but the
Okay, all right.
disclosure was that I don't honestly know if I'm allowed to talk about the wingsuit. But you know what? Fuck it. Yes, it's back. And what's cool about it is that
You as the hero are, joining the resistance to try and push back and liberate these people.
Exactly. Yep, that's what we built. So as you kind of see this, you're going to see Boomer for the first time. You find yourself in the world. You know that this cult has taken over the space. You're kind of trapped behind cult lines. And what you have to do is basically find people out in the world and build this resistance. And it can start with Boomer the dog or any other person that you meet.
I mean, you have to start with the dog.
Of course.
Is there any other option?
Right.
Man's best friend.
Exactly. Well, we were actually in Montana and we were hunting, and there was it was kind of the end of the day and it was getting cold, and the guy that we were with was like, "Don't move." We're like, "Okay." And we watched his dog for like 10 to 12 minutes, and finally the dog wasn't moving. At the end of it, the dog barked, and this bird went, and he goes, "Always trust your dog," and that's why that's why the dog's in the game.
Nice.
Yeah.
The origin story of Boomer
There you go.
on
That's
PlayStation
Boomer.
Underground.
Yep.
You got more than you asked for, ladies and gentlemen. So tell me a little bit about this setting, because we're about to try and liberate a section of Hope
So this
County.
is a small community, Falls End, and what you basically got here is that the cultists come in and they've begun this thing called the Reaping, where what they believe is that the end of the world is coming, and that what they need to do is save as many souls as they can, whether they want to be saved or not. So they come in, they take over the town, they begin to take people, they kill some people, and what you have to do is basically liberate that town and take it back. And when you do, it begins to open up other parts of the world, and you can meet different characters, and you begin to discover the open world through these communities.
And I think you guys want to, well, we want to use Boomer, obviously, but also our friend playing here is going to take a slightly more long-range approach at the beginning of this playthrough. And that's one of the principles of Far Cry, right, is that you can play however you want to play, and there's a lot of
360 degrees, right? I mean, we learned that on some of the games that we built in the past, of building a game and building an environment where you can attack it any way you want. In this case, you've got Boomer, who has the ability to actually tag all these characters and be able to help you figure out how you want to attack.
Okay, so now I believe that there's a bet in place where if any death happens on screen that is not the enemy,
yes, exactly,
we beat up the driver.
Yep. Max is going to be in trouble if he dies. We got to watch carefully. So he can attack it any way he wants. And what's cool, though, as you can see, is that what he's able to do now with Boomer is he's able to tag everybody. But what's really cool about Boomer is once you set him loose, he really does become a weapon unto himself, and you can basically kill these guys and begin to take the weapons from them. Let's see what Max does.
And this is the cult on the microphone,
that's
correct?
The father.
Mm-hmm.
What he does is he actually, he's just taking the guy down. So Boomer's kicked it off, and now he can send Boomer pretty much anywhere.
I think the stealth section is over now.
It's over. Boomer
We've moved
lit
into
it up.
the new chapter.
Yep.
I like that the dog kind of decided when it was time for things to get.
Always trust your
dog.
dog.
And there's some gun emplacements here to make matters more fun.
Yeah. So Max is gonna tear it up. And you can see civilians. Civilians are actually getting out. I mean, you rescued a couple people just by being able to push back on the cult. They're going to get in vehicles. They're going to act like normal people. They're going to get the hell out of there. And then Boomer's going to step in. Now reinforcements have showed up. So now you got to think about, all right, how do I spin that plate a little differently? How do I get it so all those guys that showed up in that cult vehicle, maybe you can send Boomer in and basically try and take some of those guys out.
If you had pulled your parachute in that very short jump, would anything bad happen? Okay. Maybe we'll try it next time. Oh, jeez. Perfect. Except for all the smoke.
Yeah.
We can't see.
Go,
Boomer!
Take him down.
Good old reliable Boomer.
Yep.
It seems like if you name your dog Boomer, you're kind of setting the animal up for a certain type of life.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep.
A life of action and mayhem.
Oh, nice hit.
Which I would not wish upon any real animal.
Right.
I just want to put that on the record.
So there you go.
Liberated.
Yep. Basically
so
took over the
simple.
town.
World premiere.
We're just in time. Local forces barely fought off the Separatist first wave. Now the Seppies are landing an armored MTT loaded with battle droids.
All units escort multi-troop transport and protected with clone ion disruptors.
Lost yet. All right. We hold back those droids long enough, we can get reinforcements. I'm assigning coordinates. Guard your positions.
know, we lost people. Last time I was here. I knew guys, they go out outside the wire for a patrol or whatever, and they just never came back. It's kind of unreal. Like, one day, they're just gone. So I get it. I really do. I know why you have to do this. And that's why I wanted to come with you. It's not often you get a chance to bring back the dead. But I guess we just gotta make sure we don't die though, right?
Stealing Nazi shit and doing World War II jobs. Blowing bridges, shooting tanks.
Just general badass of all kinds. And we have jumped right into, this is not B-roll footage, this is live gameplay.
Yeah, so we have a couple of people playing from our booth. And yeah, there's not much stealth going on, so they basically started shooting.
They're going right in.
Yeah.
Okay. So what kind of, what can you tell us about the game mode we're looking at, or
yeah,
what do we
so
see
here? We're going to see a short demo here that we made for E3. They're basically going to take down this flak tower.
Okay.
So what they're going to do is get inside by explosives, of course. How else? They're going to take out all the aircraft guns because it's very well protected.
Sure.
They're going to put all the searchlights up onto the tower so that the Allied airplanes can see the tower, and then they will blow it to smithereens while you parachute off the tower.
Gotcha. And so, like, this is one of the various missions I'm sure you can take on within the game.
It is.
Okay. Can you tell us maybe like a little bit about like some of the other mission types?
Well, there's a little bit of everything. You blow the bridge.
Okay.
Make sure there's a train on the bridge while you blow it to get some extra gold.
Nice.
Yeah. We sort of tried to tell the story of what happened to the Ember Room.
Oh, okay.
There's train robberies. There's a little bit of everything, I'd say.
Yeah,
Just mix it up.
Yeah, I noticed in the trailer there, you know, you definitely kind of get into a sense of not like supernatural, but you know, like you had the Nazis with like the face masks on. So it's kind of like a hyper-realistic retelling of what might have happened.
Super stylized.
Like an alternate telling of what happened in World War II.
Well, we want to be a bit different. I mean, we always say it's not Band of Brothers, but it's like Kelly's Heroes or it's the Inglourious Bastards.
Sure, yeah.
It's more of the badass like part of the spectrum.
Over the top, yeah, absolutely.
I'm seeing this guy's rocking the shotgun. Now, at the beginning, do you all choose your setup, your loadout, or what kind of equipment, what different things are we going to be seeing for each character?
Yeah, so we have 4 classes, and then depending on the class, that's the kind of weapon you have. So this guy is playing the Demolition Man. Oh, there's a flamethrower guy.
Yeah, you don't want to.
So he has the shotgun. So a couple of the weapons are locked to each.
That guy's toast.
Yeah. Oh, they got him.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
So you were talking about the classes. Can you tell us a little bit more about?
Yeah. So we focused a little more on the classes. It's very the classes are what make your character. So you can have multiple profiles. You level up multiple characters. And you sort of want to synergize with your friends. So you don't want to have 4 snipers going into to this tower. Even skills in the skill trees that then buff the other players. So the more you mix and match, the better you'll be off.
Now, if you wanted to go 4 snipers and you guys were all just excellent no-scopers,
well, if
you could do that?
Yeah.
Just no-scopers only?
Of course.
Okay, there we go. So you have the option.
You might not succeed.
Okay.
Yeah. We wouldn't really recommend it, but if you're that crazy or stupid.
Pretty much stupid.
I wouldn't say stupid. I would say...
No, I would.
Yeah.
Ballsy.
Yeah, okay.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Walk a fine line there.
Cocky. There you go. Yeah.
Boom.
Now they've made their way in.
They have made their way in. The explosion from the doors fucked up the elevator a little bit, so they're gonna fix it, and they will send these flak shells up to the tower and then use them against the Nazis themselves.
Nice.
So they will use these flak shells. They'll put them onto the AA guns because they're quite big, and then make sure they explode together with the gun.
Very cool. And so I'm guessing like the overall goal in the game seems to be complete the missions, but also try and acquire as much of that Nazi gold as you can.
Yeah, there's the greed part of it. So I mean, in essence, you do something World War II-y. You do a job. Here we're about to fuck up a flak tower, but then there's this. You might find a secret room that's not there every time. There might be a train that's loaded with gold, or there's a shipment of Hitler's famous paintings or something, and then it's that greed that drives them to.
Very cool. So there's some randomized elements to missions as well.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
So,
do you have like certain characters you need to do specific things to accomplish those objectives? Like, is there something that only the demo guy can do?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
So
Nice. So you like, get over here. Like, where are you?
Yes, and then you'll have to help him out, and it's all about the synergy.
Sure.
So 4-player co-op, and we really want to push the team play and make sure that you have fun with your friends.
That's it. That's what it's about.
So speaking about the co-op, can you tell us just a little bit about like the story, like the general, like why are these 4 dudes, going in and taking out like all these Nazi encampments?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's there's this woman called Mrs. White. She's on the Allied side, and they are having a bit of trouble with the war. So she gets together this group of 4
badasses.
That's a good word,
yeah.
It is. I say wait.
I knew you were going to say that.
That have been sentenced to death for something they might or might have not done.
Yeah.
It's the nationalities of the Russian, and there's a German, there's an American, and there's a British. So they all have their different story that we will tell.
It sounds like the opening of a joke. It's like
there's a British guy walks into a bar.
German, yeah.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me.